Well, despite much opposition from China, Dalai Lama will be in Tawang and several other places of Buddhist religious importance in Arunachal Pradesh, where he will be addressing several sermons to his followers. Now, earlier China had minced no words in expressing its unhappiness over Dalai Lama's visit to the northeast for a 13-day trip. The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson had stated that Dalai Lama's visit to Arunachal would cause serious damage to bilateral relations between the two countries. But India has still not backed down over Dalai Lama's visit, hinting that it wants China to not interfere in India's internal affairs. Now, Tawang is just 25 kilometers from the McMahon line, and in terms of religious importance is considered next only to Lhasa. The Dalai Lama's visit and his teachings will serve to establish more clearly his spiritual sway over these Buddhist centers. Now, with India having made its stand clear that it will not bow down in front of the Chinese, it now remains to be seen whether the Chinese dragon will follow up its threats with any actual action. After all, Dalai Lama is a guest of the Indian state, and as a sovereign nation, India will not bow under any pressure if China were to seek interference in our internal affairs.
China should take up with the government of India, with our authorities appropriately. And there is a kind of war of words going on between China and Mr. Dalai Lama. It is for them to sort out the problems.
तिब्बत वगैरह को लेकर के दलाई लामा साहब को लेकर के चाइना का तो विरोध रहा है। अब ये चीज है कि भारत अपनी रणनीति को किस तरह से बैलेंस करता है।
We welcome the Dalai Lama's statement that he feels Indian and he believes that the Dal has made the Dalai Lama. It's important to understand that any religious leader world over who comes to India and seeks inspiration from universities such as Nalanda University are welcome, because we believe that we must respect our guests, and our guests are clearly welcome to stay as long as they choose to, as long as it is not an issue which is a security threat.
दलाई लामा हमारे लिए एक आदर्श धर्मगुरु हैं और एक स्वतंत्रता सेनानी हैं जो तिब्बत के लिए संघर्ष कर रहे हैं। सही मायनों में इतने साल से हिंदुस्तान में रहते हुए यहाँ की सभ्यता को पहचानते हुए उन्होंने जिस तरह से अपने आप को दर्शाया है वो एक सराहनीय है, और इनके कथन से पूरे भारत को गर्व है।
उनको एक असाइलम दिया गया हुआ है, और हमारे देश के अंदर जिस आदमी को असाइलम दिया जाता है वो भारत के उन तमाम हिस्सों में जा सकता है जो भारत का एक अटूट अंग है। चाइना इसके ऊपर जिस तरह से रिएक्ट करता है वो बहुत गैर जरूरी है, लेकिन मैं ये देखता हूं कि सरकार उनको मुंह तोड़ जवाब नहीं देती है।
And going back across to our Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan, who is with us on the phone line. Geeta, any updated response coming in from the Chinese authorities after India has made it clear that it will not be backing down where Dalai Lama's visit to Arunachal is concerned today?
Well, no updated response yet, Vandana, but the response has been very clear, and it was not once, but the warnings were sent twice over. The visit only begins today, and we will wait and see what the reaction of the Foreign Ministry is going to be. But this is absolutely normal. It would have been surprising if Chinese Foreign Ministry would not have reacted to the news of the Dalai Lama visiting Arunachal Pradesh. It is a disputed territory according to China, and China takes not just acknowledges but also takes offense to the idea of anyone, especially the man who fled Tibet and has found a home in India, to really go to these disputed areas. Further from going to Arunachal Pradesh, he had also met the one man of the 5 Jawans who had escorted the Dalai Lama from the border areas of Tibet into India. He's one of the only surviving of the 5 guards who had brought him into India, and he met that person yesterday in Guwahati. Goes to show that it's a very strong message being sent to China that he is a guest who had fled a nation where he was being hounded and persecuted and has found home here in India, and he will remain a revered spiritual leader and will be allowed to go to any part of the country as he wishes to. He is not a political figure for India, and has not conducted any political activity, and she will be continuing to respect India's wishes on that front. Hence, there is no way that the Indian administration is going to stop the Dalai Lama's visits to Arunachal Pradesh or any such area. Also, at this point in time, Vandana, India-China ties are not at its best. Given that China has not really taken into consideration two things. One, India's concerns on terrorism when it comes to Pakistan, or for that matter, if one speaks about sovereignty, then India's sovereignty and territorial integrity when it comes to Pakistan's projects that run through Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, which is Indian territory, and China plays an important role there as well.
All right, Geeta, and also what is the significance attached to the Dalai Lama's visit, and has any additional security been provided to him? What are the details coming in?
The significance is the festival that takes place in Arunachal Pradesh. This is not the first time that His Holiness the Dalai Lama is visiting Arunachal Pradesh. He's done it time and again, and every time he goes there, this is the kind of reaction we see from the Chinese side, and is happening again. But he is visiting. The only difference this time is that it's a longer stay. He is going to visit quite a few places. It is a Buddhist state, a state that majority of the population practices Buddhism, and hence there are huge followers of the Dalai Lama in Arunachal Pradesh. He is going to visit a few other places other than Tawang as well, and is going to meet his followers there. So it is not the first time that this visit is taking place. And in terms of security, he is a man who gets a lot of security anywhere he is in India. He's had threats to his life. The threat assessments are regular on whether if there needs to be an increase or decrease, and accordingly, security of the Dalai Lama is beefed up. Even in Dharamshala, it's a high secure zone where the Dalai Lama resides and stays. And even when he's practicing or coming out for the sermons that he does, it is absolutely a secure area, given that the threat assessments in the past have been very high. In the recent past, not so much. But according to the threat assessment, security is provided to the Dalai Lama.
Right. China, however, strongly opposing that visit. Thank you, Geeta, for joining us this morning with all those details.